Don't be hurt by people, just rise above, 'cause the only force greater than evil is love. Hey yo, Kevin grew up in the Catholic household. He was the sort of kid that always did what he was told. His mum and dad were strict, they imposed their control, so he never found out the hidden depths of his soul. He spent most of his childhood days depressed, competing with his older brother. He was always second best, where the measure of success was their father's love. But in his brother's shadows it was cold, his efforts were not enough. Like a waste of space, he craved praise and worth, 'cause he felt fate didn't have a place on this earth. And most boys his age, they'd be chasing the girls. He always thought it was strange, he didn't have the same thirst. At first, wasn't sure if he felt the same way, but one thing Kevin was certain, if he was straight. But one day he changed, his life would never be the same. He woke up and realized that he was gay. He tried to deny it, suppressed for days, but he couldn't hide from it, there was no escape. He was so afraid of what his parents would say, so he locked it away because he felt ashamed. And for months he concealed it behind the curtains, but he was hurting and couldn't keep carrying the burden. So one night at dinner he broke the news. His mother choked on the food, father left the room. He was devastated because his family didn't approve. This society portrays gays as deflated balloons. He never felt so blue. What are you meant to do when the people you love most can't support you? He was made to choose between fake and true, between what was in his heart and society's view. This was one expectation he couldn't live up to, but it's something millions of people have to go through. Yeah. Word got around on the playground. Kevin would walk by and no one would make a sound. At first he didn't know what it was all about, until one kid stepped out and began to shout at him, "What you looking at, faggot? I'ma take you down." The whole school came rushing to surround, looking for his friends, they were nowhere to be found, until he saw them laughing at him in amongst the crowd. All of a sudden he felt his heart sink to the ground, 'cause he knew there was no one left to save him now. "I don't want any trouble," he screamed aloud, but he couldn't be heard in the roars of the crowd chanting, "Knock him down, knock him down." With the dry mouth he swallowed his doubt, fist clenched to pound, but the bully was the first to pounce with a jab to his left brow. Kapow! He was hit so hard, it knocked him out. He fell down, his head split as it hit the ground. The violent crowd, they were silent now, death bound, they just watched as he bled out. I wish I could say that this is just a tale, but this happens every day on a global scale. In every school and workplace, every age and race have to face the same hate on a day-to-day basis. In Kevin's case, he let them get to his head. Now he's fighting for his life in a hospital bed. Wounds repair, but the heart never recovers. It sickens me to think that we make each other suffer. Don't be hurt by people, just rise above, 'cause the only force greater than evil is love. Don't be hurt by people, just rise above, 'cause the only force greater than evil is love. Don't be hurt by people, just rise above, 'cause the only force greater than evil is love. Don't be hurt by people, just rise above, 'cause the only force greater than evil is love. Hey yo, at some point we've all been bullied, but we don't admit it. We've all seen it, it's a crime that we've all committed, but it's a part of human nature, we cannot rid it. What we can control is how to deal with it. There were times I was pushed to the point I'd crack. There were so many times I wanted to attack, but I never gave them what they wanted, fighting back. 'Cause you are the victim of the trap the moment you react. So here's the twist, they want you to swing and miss, they want you to fight, they want you to cut your wrists, but you gotta conquer with love and not with your fist. Forgiving your enemies the best way to resist, 'cause every time you get pissed at them the pain will persist. Don't let them affect you, they'll cease to exist. The road to bliss is to give your other cheek. They may appear elite, but they're afraid and weak. You're not a loser, geek, freak or teacher's pet. It's the abuser who's weak sees you as a threat. Yeah, we forget, it's hard to see through their facade. You gotta step back and see them for who they really are. And although I disagree with what they do, we can't judge 'cause we don't know what they've been through. Maybe the only reason why they abuse you is 'cause at home they're probably bashed and bruised too. So they feel the need to take it out on everyone else, but deep down they're in hell 'cause they hate themselves. So next time they rub your head in the sand, look deeper, don't retaliate, understand. Be a mate, swallow your hate and shake their hand. If you take it with a smile, you are the bigger man.